What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we are doing a account takeover for Vicious God's account. He's level 88. And let me tell you guys, he's got an amazing account here. We will be doing a mini series on his account since the takeover will be pretty extensive. We'll be covering a lot of areas, mainly PvE. So you guys can follow along on Vicious God's journey for his account takeover. If you guys are interested in account takeover services, let me know in the Discord below. You guys can see my link in the description. You guys can reach out to me, send me messages if you guys are interested in service. I do offer one free service takeover review on my Discord. You guys have to enter and then I do one free one. If you guys require immediate service, you guys can send me a DM and we can talk about that there. Without further ado, let's jump into Vicious God's account here. I think in this first episode, we'll do a general overview and then we'll work on next steps. Like I said, we'll be breaking this up into a bit of a mini series so then we document every part of the takeover. And I think you guys will benefit from seeing the whole process happen. A little bit of background here on Vicious God. He is a mobile only player, bless his heart. And this man has spent a ridiculous amount of money in this game. He's only a 4-month-old account. He's only been playing the game for 4 months. See this 2025 badge here. And again, he's spent an ungodly amount of money and his confirmation will be right here. Vicious God, about 150,000 US dollars have been spent into this account in a 4-month time span. Now, that is absolutely insane. And when you consider that he is a mobile only player, you will see that it's actually very difficult to develop your account to the progress that he's had without actually spending a ton of money. So you guys will see where all that money has went. You see he has a lot of shards here. Obviously just bought and stocking up. Let's see in terms of fusions. He's already done the Mikage fusion here, no problems. He's on pace to finish off the fusion, the Crocat fusion, no issues there. Yakaro 85, Yannicka 75. So yeah, and he's also actually put in some work in Live Arena as well for Quintus. He's on his way developing his account. Let's check out his Great Hall here. A little bit underdeveloped, but for 4 months, it's pretty standard. In terms of the overall games, 40-0. It is midweek right now, so a little bit under here. Usually midweek, I'm looking at about 100 battles. So 40, he's about halfway. So you can definitely increase his his classic arena activity. He's only in gold 3, so you can definitely increase that to gold 5 as well. Quickly looking over his other resources here, a couple hundred brews each. Look at these books, guys. 92 legendary books, 7 mythical books. You know that these books are all purchased, right, guys? 100% purchased. You know where all that money's going. Let's check out some other scary stuff here. His forge, he's got some crafting to do. We'll probably end up doing that for his account here. It's not really swimming in silver. So we will probably craft here. There's probably I would probably guess maybe 50 million silver here. Just from the resilience and perception. He's gonna run out of Magi steel before he runs out of crafting material, so we can probably squeeze, up to 100 million, 120 million. That'll give us some silver to work with. Let's check out the Altar of Souls here. Big money has gone into this. I am 100 million% sure. Let's see what he's got packing here. 6-star Furad. Got a lot of mythical souls here, but you know what? He's probably got a lot of mythicals in his box. What do you guys think? He's got a 4-star Titus. He probably has a better Titus. But yeah, he's stocked up here. Lots of Legos, lots of Lego souls. Let's see his box. This is what we're talking about. This is where the money going. This is where the money's going, guys. He's got Star Sage, Galathier, +1 with the 6-star blessing. This guy alone is worth a couple $1,000 easily. When you guys break down the overall price of one mythical champion, it's probably going to cost you about $1,000. Well, he's got 2 Galathiers, basically. He's got +1 Galathier. And then when you break down the 6-star blessing, yeah, I don't even know how much the 6-star blessing costs for mythicals, but it's absurd. So definitely big money has gone into this Galathier here. You can kind of see the overall stats, just checking out his gear here. I mean, for Galathier, not crazily impressive. He does have regen gear. This is full mythical regen gear. So, I can only assume that this mythical gear was purchased just because he's probably not able to farm Hard Fire Knight to this kind of volume where he gets a full set of 6-star regen gear. I don't even think I have 6-star mythical regen gear myself, like in a full set. So I can only assume these are all purchased. Obviously, Mythical Cruel gear is purchased. He's got +1 Theodosa. Super nice Mythical here, especially for Chimera. Again, in regen gear. Let's have a look see here. I mean, regen gear, there could be worse sets, but regen gear is very, very solid, especially for progression. We can definitely, his whole account is basically up for a complete makeover. So this is the task that I will be tasked with. Definitely Theodosa is probably going to go into a Chimera team for him. But you know what? A lot of it's going to come down to gear and what kind of gear he has laying around here. So we got an Aphidus 3-star as well. It's also +1. So he's got +1 Theodosa, +1 Aphidus. Are these guys all booked? They are all booked out. So you guys can imagine everything is paid for. The books, the blessings, all the champions. The gear is all paid for, legendary, like 6-star pieces of gear. So you can kind of see where the dollars went into. He's got a 6-star Galus. Yeah, again, very nice champion here. The build, not super great. He's got the Forge Pass Instinct set. That's good. I mean, Forge Pass gives good value. And then obviously he can produce some 6-star gear out of that. Yeah, like like this glove is just not going to work. So definitely some full rebuilds on some of these champions. But I think for now we're going to focus on the PvE portion of it, just so he can get his account into a good farming state. Just based on his roster, his roster is deep. It's super deep. It's deeper than my own roster. We can just take a general overview here. Obviously, we can go over and dissect every one of his builds. I can tell you that just based on the player's overall game knowledge, just based on the blessings that he's chosen for these champions, I can tell that the player probably struggles with time in the game, probably can't, dedicate as much time and commitment into, every aspect of this game, especially as a mobile player too. It just makes it that much more difficult. So I can see, the struggles, right? He has this account, it's stacked. He wants the best out of it. And, this is where I can kind of help him out and give him some guidance. I'm going to regear a couple of his teams, bunch of his champions, make sure this account runs as well as it can in its current situation. But yeah, we got Lady Mikage here. She's in Relentless. That's pretty nice, 200 speed-ish. We got a nice here with a 4-star blessing. Yeah, I mean, you know what? He's got some stats. He's got some stats on these guys, but they are mythical champions. And yeah, they are blessed up, so he's going to be doing some good stuff. You got a Siegfried here as well. Relentless with Cruel. Just checking out some of these builds here. He's got a 250 speed Crixia with 270 accuracy. He's got Eagle Eye already on. Sounds like the masteries seem okay. Commodus here, 3 stars. He's in a shield set. It's relatively slow. He's got higher HP than other champions. He's got no accuracy. So yeah, it's the builds need work. Builds need work, stats need work. It seems like he kind of knows, like, damage dealers need higher crit rate, but none of the damage dealers really are crit capped, except for Siegfried. Siegfried is crit capped. I don't know if he's trying to, yeah, it must be really difficult, right? Obviously, yeah, just somebody that doesn't have the time to allocate into this game. To build out these champions properly. So he's got an instinct set on Fabian. Like, that's not going to work. Pretty low accuracy too for a 5-star as well. He's got Thor here. A little bit of ignore defense with the Cruel set, but he's too slow. Really low stats, really low accuracy here. What else he's got? He's got a 6-star Lydia. She's in Relentless. So Relentless is going to be one of those sets that he's probably going to get a lot of just because he wins the tournaments from wailing out. But yeah, this guy is a bona fide, certified Kraken, right? Ultra Kraken, 150k in. You guys can kind of see where all that money went. What else has he got here? He's got, I saw Senna. Senna's going to be great for Chimera. He's got Wixwell. Wixwell is going to be massive for many, many areas, especially with limited gear. He's got Hegemon as well. Duchess is here. He's got the Wukong. Otherion's going to be really helpful, especially for spider progress, so we can look into that. He's got Titus, 5-star Titus here, ready to rock. Not this build particularly, but he will be ready to rock if he ever chooses the manual. Let's see here. He's got +4 epics, just going crazy with the +4 epics. Lots of Legos. He's got 400 stash space. Even something like stash space, like for somebody that's brand new, you have to purchase that with gems, right? Because there's no way you got enough silver to do all that stuff. Let's check out his vaults here. second Duchess here. He's got multiple Mishinakis. Nope, that's about it. Bunch of epics in here. Okay, just assume he has every single epic. Vault, every single. I just assume he has every single epic going on here. And yeah, but most of his Legos are in his main collection here. So again, we can take a quick look here. Let's sort by all this. Let's see what we're working with here. Lots of mythicals. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17 mythicals pulled. Mikage is the free one. So 16 mythicals pulled. Yeah, so you know, you're gonna kind of assume how much dollars went into those. Let's see. Any crazy arena champions here? Senna's good for the PvE stuff, which is what we'll be focusing on. Yeah, but not really crazy PvP champions outside of the mythicals. Obviously, mythicals is gonna be insane. You got 1, 2, 3. Like you can just run mythicals for your live arena teams, for example, and it'll be like crazy trouble for a lot of players. A little bit surprised at the amount of void legendaries. Maybe he didn't go too hard on the void legendaries. We have Senna, Georgid. Yeah, I mean, Lee Noel. Yeah, not too many void Legos. Like you kind of expect to see like Yumiko, you know, Taras, maybe Marichka. But yeah, we don't see any of those here. A lot of non-voids. So he's definitely been pulling non-voids, or he's just been pulling primals. Anyways, let's check out his overall progress. We kind of get an idea and sense of what this guy's doing. Check out his dungeon progress here. Minotaur, we have to assume 15-second Minotaur. I don't know if he's the Minotaur grinding guy. Maybe not, especially if he's mobile. He's on stage 6. I mean, this is not very good. Stage 6, 11 minutes here, so that's not great. Definitely not farming times. Let's see, Spider. He is on stage 10, but it's 3 minutes, so we can definitely help him out there for that. Dragon, stage 10, definitely way too long as well. What kind of teams are you running? All mythicals, slow. The thing with mythicals is like they transform and do all of that stuff. So it's like sometimes they don't have the right presets. Let's see if he actually has these preset. Nope, no presets. So yeah, so they're just going to be transforming and doing all their things, just chewing up time. Let's see, Fire Knight's probably the hardest one for him. 22 minutes here, definitely not doing it. He does have a Newt, which is going to help things out. Sand Devil, single Newt's not going to do it. So he's probably going to still need to run Godseeker and Eerie, unless he has better. He has a Sig friend, but I doubt he has the gear for it. So it's more likely to be Godseeker plus Newt. Something like that. And then we have the Shogun here. He's on 25 for 3 minutes. Interesting team. All right. Anyways, he needs a lot of help on the dungeons, so that's something that we can do for him for sure. Let's check out his clan boss team and his Hydra team and Chimera team. What does Vicious run? Running a Brutal key? So this is Ultra Nightmare. Vicious is running a 59 million Ultra Nightmare key. So he's just short of 1 million. And it looks like he's just kind of using whatever. I mean, you know, he's with these level of champions, he definitely can do the 1 key without too much effort, I think. So we'll get him the 1 key there, no problem. For Hydra, what is he running here for Hydra? He's got all 3 keys ready to go. Not too sure what kind of setups he has. Looks like he's just using whatever. I don't know. For Hydra, we can definitely make him 3 teams to run. He said his best performance in Hydra Brutal is 50 million. His main damage dealer is Thor in that team. So yeah, we can definitely probably push him to Nightmare. If he's looking for 1 key full auto teams, he definitely has a roster strong enough to do that. If he wants to push it, obviously he has Titus, so you can do manual runs. But again, this guy's only been playing for 4 months. He has what appears to be, you know, a very big gap in just general knowledge of the game. So I think giving him a good starting base where he can just farm everything without thinking too hard and then start building up some of the better gear sets like Stone Skin Protection for Hydra and stuff is going to be really, really important. For Chimera, looks like his best team is a Brutal team, 80 million on Brutal. I mean, 80 million is pretty overkill. You can probably move up to Nightmare difficulty, but he's probably, I Now, hamstrung by his clan, actually. He won't be able to make it to Ultra Nightmare. I mean, he definitely has the champions to make it to Ultra Nightmare, but his clan is holding him back a little bit. It doesn't even look like... Is this even open? They're not downing Brutal Nightmare. You need to test against Nightmare. But he also needs a full auto team, so that's going to be something that we can work on as well. Again, it's playing mobile and all that stuff. He can't really leave his mobile on all the time, so it'd be a little bit difficult. But yeah, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but he does run some pretty insane champions, so we can just build them out, and hopefully they'll work out for all the Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare difficulties for him and Chimera. Should be no issues, but obviously some gearing issues and all that we might run into. And then what else are we working with here in terms of Doom Tower? Normal. Normal's done. What's hard? Hard is done. Normal's done. Okay, so he's got Doom Tower on farm. That's great. You get some resources there. Curse City. He's working through hard. I mean, based on the roster, even though it's only 4 months old, he spent a lot of money on the gear. He's definitely got the roster and the champions. The builds are not very good. So we can definitely help him out there and push his progress through Cintranos here. Getting the Merciless gear, getting the Supersonic gear is super, super important to enhance these builds for PvP content. So that's definitely something that will benefit a lot from proper builds. Siege, you basically just do whatever in Siege. Getting the Feral gear is really, really good. Obviously, 6-star gear is very solid. And definitely something that you can, basically keep working on. How close is he to Empress? I'm curious. 35. He's 35 on Empress, 30 on Lamassu. So these two are really good. Even though you have very good roster already, definitely look towards working towards these ones with Siege and Chimera. So these champions are definitely worth looking forward to. But yeah, you gotta keep working on the Siege and your Chimera teams, but we'll help you with those as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. Just a quick overview here on Vicious God's account. Like I said, 150k has been spent on this account. It's 4 months old, and this guy really needs some help just optimizing and just trying to get the best out of his account so that he can enjoy the game. You can kind of see that his basic knowledge of the game is just not really there. So hopefully this video kind of gives him a little bit more of a general overview of what he needs to work on his account. And like I said, guys, we're going to be doing a mini series on this. So it's going to be multiple parts. You can kind of join in on his account takeover journey. We'll be working on several different areas, mainly PvE content focused. And then after that, we can obviously build out for PvP if he so chooses to go that route. But I think right now he's just looking for more PvE progress. I'm looking forward to the challenge. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Vicious God's account here. And hopefully you guys will join in on future videos. Once again, big thanks here for Vicious for allowing me to show off his account. And thank you guys for watching until the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.